Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle and I am here to do a reading for Thursday, April 21st, 2022. Thank you so much for being here, Jojo. And yeah, thanks everyone for liking, subscribing, and sharing. I am doing a general reading for the collective. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm going to start with my numerology deck. And then clarify a little bit. So let's see what's going on. What's brought you up to this point? You have change. Big change happening in your life. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's not big. Some kind of change. What's the challenge? Rebirth. Change is not comfortable. Rebirth. I mean, coming through the birth canal, it's it's again not comfortable. You get in the squeeze, and there's probably some resistance to it. It's like, no, I want to stay in my warm, in the womb, my cocoon. And yet you're being forced. You're being forced to go through something in order to come out the other side, in order to be renewed, something like that. Potential outcome is happy ending. So even though this change, and particularly the rebirth around this change, is not something that you are particularly happy about, it's leading to something really good. You are going to be happy. It's one of those things in life where I often say everything works out because it always works out. It doesn't always work out the way you want or expect or hope. It always works out. And this feels like that, where there's some kind of, you want to stay, you have an idea of what you want, and the universe has a different idea for you. And so you're getting the squeeze. Those contractions have begun or are about to begin. And the more you resist, the more difficult it is. There's a need to just be like, all right, fine. Universe has some kind of plan. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's on the other end, but it's going to work out better than you hope or expect or think it'll work out. So I'm going to use the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot to clarify, what is this change? What is this change that you've been dealing with? 10 of Wands. Been carrying some kind of burden. Page of Cups. It's some kind of burden around it, and it's releasing a burden, not just carrying it, but it's there's a whole cycle closing around some kind of something that is near and dear to your heart, something that maybe you were trying to communicate your love, what was in your heart, in some way, and it ended up being a burden, or the way you were doing it was causing some kind of burden for someone else. Anyway, regardless, it's led to some kind of change. Good morning, dragons, the dragons. Welcome. So what is this rebirth? Ace of Swords. The rebirth, and this is the challenge. Gaining the clarity and the insight, getting to the truth of the matter, so you can have this new beginning and strength. Yep, going through that birth canal requires a fair amount of strength to just hang on, persevere, know that you're going to get to the other end. And there is some kind of, I mean, with rebirth, it speaks directly to a new beginning. And that's the thing. I say this all the time. We humans, we don't necessarily want the new beginning. We don't want the change. We're much happier being in our comfort zone. Rebirth, new beginnings, they take us out of our comfort zone. Sometimes we're pretty happy with a new beginning, but I feel like in this instance, it's challenging to end something in order to begin something new. But this happy ending, what's this? Four of Wands. Long-term commitment, happiness, potentially marriage. If it's not romantic, it's just, it's celebration with, or celebrating with people that are part of your tribe, your soul tribe. And 10 of Cups. Well, that is so beautiful. You get your ultimate happiness. This is as close to happily ever after as you can get. Hang in there, because your happy ending is coming. It's hard to say when, but it's keep your eye on the prize, keep your sights on the the light at the end of the tunnel. I think I said something like that yesterday. And it's all going to work out in your favor. So I'm going to leave it there. What a beautiful reading. That was amazing. Yeah. Again, like potentially there's some kind of discomfort, unrest, something like that, but you are going to get through it. You are going to learn to tame the beast, and you will have your new beginning, and you will actually be very, very happy with it. So anyway, there it is. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Crazy cats. And thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.